And Murray's going to keep it. Gets past one man. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
First down, Cardinals.
Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
From the 30 on second down, Murray. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Cardinal first down.
Murray now to throw. Finds the open. Get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a first and goal. From the gun, Murray. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted.
Ready for us.
Carlton Davis picks it. He's at the 50, the 40. And the Buccaneers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give them this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
A shotgun given to Fournette, and he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
A 1-yard loss brings up second and 16.
Now on second and 16, Brady. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. Shotgun now for Brady. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Mike Evans, 28 yards. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do with good field position. You make the other side pay when you don't have far to go for the score.
Ryan Succop for the point after. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Buccaneers 7, Cardinals nothing. Bradley Pinion.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? On 1st and 10, here's Murray. He's going to look deep down the field, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect. How
about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
2nd and 9.
From the gun, it's Brady. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Brady. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you haven't been taught.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now Brady to try again after the pick 6. Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. 7-7, our score after 1.
Score tied 7-7.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Murray going to run on the option. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Counterplay, Drake. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. That's out to the left and complete. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Could have gone with a ground game there. Opted for the quick pass. Well, I don't know that it would have mattered, Charles, but it didn't work out.
In a lot of these offenses, yards after...
Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked up by Levante David. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. He's got a 1st down past the 30. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And down to the 19-yard line. A big run there by Jones. 62 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off down near the 5. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
Escaping the pressure right. He goes underneath the drape. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Murray again. This is Drake. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8. Being chased out left. Now he'll pull it down. That's the 30 to the 25-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Shotgun now from Murray. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
A lot of times just that first read that you had, maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Able to find Isabella. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Touchdown, Arizona.
23 yards for the touchdown. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off here the 32. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Mike Edwards picks it off. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
It's a gain of 5.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
1-yard line.
And now this pass brought in by Brown. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Leonard Fournette. Room here to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
At the 47-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On second down, it's Jones. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. From the gun, Brady. He's got Evans. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it. The final shot before half for Brady. Looking for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
So the difference is 6 points as we get set to resume action here in this third quarter of play. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turned the ball over.
Turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. The throw there by Brady intended for Gronkowski, but incomplete. Unable to get it to Gronkowski that time. And that'll bring up second down. Fournette running out of the gun. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
Back at the 37-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Brady looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Brady to throw for it on fourth down. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So they've gone for it twice now on fourth down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
A good pickup there, a 22. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Murray. Hopkins on the grab over the middle.
Let's get that swagger,
Touchdown, Cardinals. DeAndre Hopkins, 54 yards. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. I know this defense knew it coming into the game, Charles, and they know it even more now. DeAndre Hopkins is a tough cover.
And anytime you see him out there and there's less than double or triple teaming him, take a shot with it. Just what you're talking about. If he's such a tough cover, one guy's not going to get it done. Throw the ball out there, let him go get it.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, It was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
The 25-yard line.
From the gun. Brady. And now here is another interception. Picked off inside the 10. And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. Because if you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who've gotten 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently, since 2000, Deltha O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa. Throwing again. Murray. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The end result, 21 yards. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Antonio Brown there to make the grab. And the Bucs have made this a 1-score game. And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. Brady to throw again. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
Buccaneers 15.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes.
Complete to DeAndre Hopkins.
23 yards on the play.
23 yards. 1st down, Cardinals.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. And now here is another interception. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter. So after the INT, it's Brady. He sets up the screen to Jones. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Jones.
44-yard line.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd
from the gun. Brady. And that is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Brady. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And finally marked down at the 23. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the third time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. Brady now on 1st down. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 20 yards on both of those plays back-to-back there. They are moving now. It's another first down. And he's got Gronkowski. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Bucs are now an extra point away from leading this game. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Again, it's Brady. And this is caught. And they've got the lead here in the 4th. Could have been up 1 with a point after, but they go for 2. And it worked.
It almost seems like they're trying to set an identity, doesn't it? We're going to be one of those teams that every time we get a chance to put extra points on the board, we will. Because really it's minimal in difference, right? Whether you're up 1 or 2, the field goal can still get you.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from... And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 45, and the return stops at the 39-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college. So sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career. But when you're talking about 1 game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks.
Brady's pass.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the
shotgun now for Brady. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And the Cardinals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Brings up 2nd and
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. From the 38, Murray. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Chandler Jones able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Over the middle here to Brown.
Brady's
only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. So here we go, Charles, 3rd down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. And they, in fact, will throw it. 20! And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they get it with under 1 minute to go now in the football game. first down carry by Jones. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Rolling to his right. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That catch good for 5. It's third down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go with a big bank for it. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down. They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Now Murray. That ball complete to Isabella. And he's out right at the 25. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
And a Cardinal first down.
He'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. He's going to take off with it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Murray, one final try. Over the middle, complete. That's Hopkins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Today's final score, Buccaneers 23.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain. Can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs from. It was way back then, you could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did the lady go miss? Ay, her she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught a little rhythm. She caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport. As both teams made their way out of the tunnel, these folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Bradley Pinion set to go. Boy, no shortage of intrigue in this one. And the Bucs and the Chiefs are underway from Kansas City. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return. Mahomes now on first down. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. On play action, it's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelce. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
The 5-yard line.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Flushed out right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Just like that.
From the 5, 3rd and goal. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
They're on the 24-yard line.
The Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their own 24. He'll throw from the gun. And he whips that one incomplete there. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And now this pass brought in by Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
1st down, Buccaneers.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Brady. And his throw here's incomplete. Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. But now it's 3rd down.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Brady again. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown.
And this defense looking like they have come to play. The pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taken in at the 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
On the return, the Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
1st down.
From midfield, here's Brady. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. His throw caught at about the 5. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Brady to throw again. And he's got Gronkowski. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And the Chiefs are going to get a fresh set of downs. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelsey, 64 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Well, not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again. And you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo. Didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Taken in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
Throwing on 2nd down. Brady. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. He's got Evans. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
1st down, Buccaneers.
Brady now on 1st down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Now left side on the swing pass. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down.
And goal to go.
Now here's Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Nick Keiser there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now a man open down the middle of the field, and they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. Brady now on first down. Looking downfield for Godwin. And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down.
Brings up
similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Excellent play there on third down. Give them 25 yards. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And it's second down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Again for Evans. This time he's got him. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
First and
a good pickup there, 21 yards. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target was Chris Godwin, but it'll be second and goal.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Here's Jones. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. They will run it. It's Fournette, and he is going to get in there for the 2 points to make this a 12-point game.
28, Buccaneers 16.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart...
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Now the ball comes loose, and I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something, double turnovers, but instead they'll keep the possession on the INT.
At the 28-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Brady. Able to fight through one tackle. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
At the Chiefs' 25-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Brady. This is caught. Gronkowski. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Jones, and he is going to lose yardage here. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
Brings up second and goal at the Chiefs' 4-yard line.
From back at the 4, here's second and goal. Shotgun now for Brady. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Tom Brady with a touchdown pass to Chris Godwin. And the Bucs have made this a one-score game.
The Bucs.
Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Taken in the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Buccaneers.
That throw by Brady, incomplete.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off right around the 43. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set.
And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield. 49. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Gets this one to Hill. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. And even 50 yards. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Le'Veon Bell able to make it in from a yard out. And thanks to the interception, the Chiefs offense cashes in with 6. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Chiefs 35. Buccaneers.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Tampa Bay.
Operating from the gun. Brady. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Brady will try again on second down. And that is incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
Yards to go.
Throwing is Brady on third down. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That third down conversion good for 23.
Buccaneer first down.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Evans once again the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. To throw again. Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
First and goal.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. Now Brady again. And he's got it. And the Bucs are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. It was Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger, there to knock it away.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
Well, they're going to try this. They need 5 full yards to hit the end zone here on 4th and goal, but they're going for it. They'll go with Jones. He's fighting, but they're not going to let him in. Stopped at the 2-yard line. The running play does not work from the 5 on 4th and goal. And instead of having a 1-score game, they'll remain 2 scores down. The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. Levante David in on the tackle.
Levante David. 1-yard gain.
In his own end zone, it's Mahomes. A quick slant to Hill. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Mahomes going to fire this out wide to Hill. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A big pickup of 38. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And he's going to lose yardage here. As they will switch ends as time has run out on this third quarter of play. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that will be incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
12 yards there and a first down.
12. First down, Buccaneers.
From the gun, it's Brady. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Again, it's Brady. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off inside the 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
And this one through the uprights and good.
Chiefs 42, Buccaneers 24.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And that last pick 6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the 4th quarter. They need points quickly. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing again. Brady. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. 27 yards on the gain there. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Frank Clark in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
2nd down.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Brady looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McCoy.
Brady's pass.
It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts.
It's a gain of 10.
It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards, the final tally.
23 yards. 1st down, Buccaneers.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. His throw caught at about the 5.
Brady's pass.
And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
You got this.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Give him 3 on the game there. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try again with Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. They'll try to run this one in. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
53, check 53. That's a corner.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. And this is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Mahomes going to throw it here. He's going to have the 1st down past the 20, as they'll finally stop him at the 23-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
Took just 1 play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Now here's Mahomes. And that is caught by Watkins for a Chief touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Chiefs add on to their lead.
The Chiefs will send.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Levante David. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
Buccaneers 30.
And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Take over first and 10 at their own.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
30.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
Flag on the play.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a flag on the play.
Yeah, yeah.
Flag on the play.
Hold up.
That's a flag on the play. Let's go.
Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't trying to get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake.
Let's go.
I just took off with that rock, just like Tyreek Hill. I just count 100 racks, that's a whole field. He don't want no championship, get him out of here. I just got a set, like I run up in the backfield. I just got a set, like I ran up on a quarterback. Shake and bake, make a play just like a quarterback. We ain't worrying about no formers, we ain't staying there. Running off the block, yeah, I'm something like a linebacker. I got juice like a Fanta, how you like it?
How you like it?
I'm on purple, I'm on yellow, like a Viking.
Like a Viking.
All these plays that I'm catching, I done gone crazy. I do my thing, 6 range, just like Tom Brady. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Miami Dolphins. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Two and now on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Back to the air on second down. Tagovailoa. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. And the throw there going to be incomplete. It was the linebacker, Devin White, there to knock it away.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On 4th down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. Back deep, Jadon Mickens.
Jadon Mickens on the return. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
You're not ready. You're not ready. 51, Mike. Mike 51. Ready? Hey, 66.
Shotgun now for Brady. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Nick Needham picks it off. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
After the turnover, it's Tua. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Tua to try again on second down. That'll be complete to Breida. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Dolphins are going to take a first quarter lead. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
Now the Dolphins, they're lining up to go for the 2-point conversion. They run it with Breida, and unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head, because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Nick Needham picks it off. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
On second down, here's the option. Now thrown to Parker, complete on the slant. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Complete.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Complete
to finding Gesicki there for a Dolphin first. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Tua going to hand this one to Breida. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
He was brought down by Levante David. A 3-yard gain on the play.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
1st and goal, Miami.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. 6-0 our score after 1.
Buccaneers, nothing.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. So now the Dolphin offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. They'll try and run it up the middle. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This will make it into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. A shotgun give to Fournette, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. On 2nd and 11 now. Brady, this is caught by Antonio Brown. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, first down. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Brady's throw there complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 33. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Brady now on first down. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Nick Needham picks it off. It's a foot race. The 20, 10, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. And this carries into the end zone. Oh, and miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out. And I think he was able to get back on it. He was. So they will get the ball after all, but that could have been a disaster.
I didn't do this in college, but I did it in high school. When you return kicks and you lose it yourself, the panic that goes through you and the determination to get the ball back, I don't even know how to describe it. And I think we just saw an example there.
Yeah, and the relief when you get it back like he did.
Yeah, you go to the sidelines, you know you're going to get yelled at, but you can handle it because you got the ball back.
On first down, Brady. Gronkowski's got it on the crossing route. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Boy, 30 more yards and another first down.
The 46-yard line.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Brady's pass there, complete to Gronkowski. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. But it'll be second down.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Brady to throw again. This is caught. Gronkowski. And the Bucs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Tom Brady to his old Patriot pal, Rob Gronkowski. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit. And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. They're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
20, Buccaneers 8.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The 23-yard line.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. Going deep here for Parker. And this will be caught at the 30. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 48 yards. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead.
Jordan Whitehead. The first down pass.
13 seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on 1st down.
At their own 24-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Nick Needham picks it off.
By the Dolphins. They'll take over 1st and 10.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Complete to
Devontae Parker in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. So now the Dolphin offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime.
Buccaneers 8. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
10 at their own 21-yard line.
Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And 22 more yards there and another 1st down.
39-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. An excellent way to start the drive there. 18 yards. Going for the deep ball. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless with the football that time for the rookie.
I think the key word there is comfortable, and there's 2 schools of thought on it. With that type of a lead, maybe you can take a few more chances because you have a cushion. Others will tell you, don't eat up the cushion with careless play. He'll learn to ride that line as he moves on in his career.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Brady. And he'll get that to Fournette complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, it's Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Now a dump off here complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Again, it's Brady. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Brady now on 1st down. And this is caught at the 8. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tom Brady hooking up with Mike Evans there. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. Again, they'll throw with Brady. Flush to his right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Noah Igbenogany. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Buccaneers 14. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Complete to Jakeem.
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Yards. And the Dolphins first down.
From the gun, it's Tua. Throw left side complete. That's Grant. And they're able to get this way down there inside the Tampa 20.
Complete to Jakeem.
A big play there for the Dolphins. 47 yards.
First down, Miami.
And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
The ball carrier.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Now they try the right side here. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Third down.
This is Gaskin on the carry. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Salvon Ahmed, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Throwing on 1st down. Brady. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady, that's out to his running back, Fournette.
Buccaneers.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
10 at the 35-yard line.
Shotgun now for Brady. Evans has it left side. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. 57 yards. Now Brady again. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tom Brady to his old Patriot pal, Rob Gronkowski. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. This is Jakeem Grant. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
Every player I know tends to play the game in his mind before it actually happens. There's no way he thought that at this stage of the game, this would be his first big run like that.
Yeah, but it's got to feel for him like the floodgates open, a sigh of relief. Now we'll see if things can open up for him.
See if it can continue.
Midfield. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and...
They run again with Breida. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And it's caught by Parker. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. They run with Breida. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Breida. They push forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. They'll try and run for it. And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they
Flag on the play. Yeah, yeah. That's a flag on the play. Yeah, yeah. Flag on the play. Hold up. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make them throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't trying to get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. Let's go. I just took off with that rock, just like